deals and products and give you some fantastic examples of these incredible products. And today's masterclass theme is Christmas. That is it. The whole of Christmas is masterclass today. And you know what? Some people say she's got hair that reminds them of Christmas. It's of course the wonderful Debby Robinson.
Yay! Yeah, absolutely. I'm looking forward to this one because it's been a while since I've done anything all Christmas themed, so it's really lovely. And we've got you covered for absolutely everything to do with Christmas on today's show. And not just that, there is some amazing products on with lots of different ways that you can use them as well. So I'm going to tease you a little bit with some of the makes that we've got on the show coming up today. So we have some beautiful, beautiful layering scene stamps, and these are absolutely glorious. It means you can literally create Christmas in an instant with inks, and I just think it's absolutely fabulous. Now, one of my favourite things that I launched quite recently, especially when I came back off my holidays, because this is what I launched, I had the gorgeous Christmas tags, and the Christmas tags are absolutely beautiful. They can be used as a tag for Christmas, or pop one into your little Christmas card and literally have it as a little bookmark or as a little gift for afterwards. I just think absolutely beautiful, gorgeous designs of all of them. We also have as well, George, we've got some edgeable scenes on the show too, and these can be used, and for me what I love about them is they can be used in a variety of ways, and they're just gorgeous. I can't wait for you to see the whole collection because they're absolutely beautiful. That's one of the other ones as well, George.
Gorgeous, love that.
How gorgeous is she? She's absolutely
stunning.
Beautiful. Then we have, can I just say, when producer Erin and me were talking before the show, she knows how much I love them. Because,
she loves them.
Oh, these are just glorious. The Nature's Gardens Gnome collection, which I just think is so sweet. But again, absolutely beautiful. And again, we're going to cover those as well. One of Sarah's signature collections with a different that our Jan launched a few weeks back is the beautiful Nutcracker collection, where you've got the gorgeous Nutcracker story all in a box. And that's what we're going to be making in today's show. And then lastly, something that I haven't had a chance to play with up until quite recently, which is the beautiful Christmas stamps. And these are absolutely gorgeous because they're shaped as a Christmas tree with the Christmas sentiments in there. So I am really excited to get my teeth stuck in, get creative, and show you how these wonderful products all work. So do join us, grab yourself a cuppa. I've got mine, although it's nearly gone. But grab yourself a cuppa and come and join us because we've got loads lined up.
You didn't make me a drink? Fine.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine, so I'll die thirsty. Yes, it is so much happening here in Masterclass. And remember, guys, we always want you to get in touch, get social with us, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Make sure you get in touch. I love the Karen on Facebook. Hello, everyone. I was watching while trying to catch up on housework, so I can't comment. Don't worry, Karen, we'll keep you busy. Valerie on YouTube. Hello, George and Debbie, and Myra Scott. Great to be here, especially with Debbie and George. It's great to have you here. Now, remember, you may have saw me this morning here on Play Your Crafts Right, and reminding you of our fantastic deal available today and tomorrow. If you are a member of Club Inspire, and let's be honest, the majority of you are members of Club Inspire, this weekend we are giving you an extra 5% off all your Club Inspire purchase. So not only if you're in platinum, if you're bronze, silver, gold or platinum, you are going to get yourself an extra 5% off. That means that if you are a platinum member this weekend on all purchases, you are going to get yourself an extra 25% off everything. And bronze, you may have got 5% off, but now add them together, you get 10%. Shazam. All that happening for you today and tomorrow throughout all the shows. So if you are a Club Inspire member, make sure you are getting those purchases. Now, so much to get through. We're going to start with these wonderful Christmas layering scene stamps. Now, this is my first time seeing these, and I absolutely love them. You are saving yourself today over 25%. Plus, we've got something a little bit extra as well. You're getting some watercolour card, but we'll tell you about that in a second. First of all, you get these here, a wonderful 5 different sets. So first of all, you have got your incredible Bethlehem skyline. Look at that, so much can be done. Look at the 3 wise men in the background of the camels. That is gorgeous. That is the Bethlehem skyline. And then you have got the Christmas nativity. I love these traditional ones. The woodland stags. Then you have got over the rooftops. Again, look at that layering you can do with that. The Christmas village. and enjoy the season. That is all coming within that bundle. Plus, as well, you are also getting this watercolour card here. Now, when you buy this deal, this watercolour card works out at £1. Can you believe it? That works out, all that for £1. That gets added into that basket as well. That is an incredible price, £64 and penny, and $76.26. Plus, remember, Club Inspire Platinum price, you are going to be able to get yourself an extra £51.21 pence, or $61.01. But like I said before, extra 5% comes off of that if you are a Platinum member. So I can't even do the maths. I'm not that good at maths. We realised that earlier. I ain't good at the general knowledge. But those Christmas layering stamps can be yours with all those 51 elements and those 15 sheets of watercolour card. Debbie, let's have a look at what we can create with these amazing layering scene stamps.
Well, I'm going to show you a couple of samples just to start with, because the scenes are just absolutely incredible and they're so easy to use. Just need to get yourself some inks, and quick dry are going to be your favourite friends. Honestly, they're absolutely fabulous. But you can also use pigment ink pads as well to create some lovely heat emboss techniques. Look how gorgeous that is. They are honestly the most beautiful design stamps. I was lucky enough to launch these as well last week. Last week, Last week, yeah.
You
Well,
sure?
Gosh, it feels like a lifetime since I launched them.
The
But they're absolutely stunningly beautiful and very easy to use. Now, the packaging itself automatically helps you out straight away, because on the packaging you'll be able to see that you've got all these different stamp sets that you literally build up. So you have the and another thing as well, George, when you want to create a layering scene that creates a bit of depth and dimension, you want to start with lighter colours to the darker colours. So you start with the background being the lightest and then build it up, and we've given you that little tip on the front here, so it gives you a little guide so that you know how to put this together. And also in the packs, you're also getting a little bit of an idea on how to use that one and what inks to use. But that is totally, and I mean utterly, down to you in how you use these, colour-wise, should I say. So I've chosen this lovely Enjoy the Season. So I'm just going to take off my carrier sheet. I've got myself my stamping platform, and I'm using my magnetic base one, just because it is going to hold my cardstock into place and make life a little bit easier. So I'll bring in a piece of cardstock. I'm going to start with a bigger piece to start with, and I can cut down afterwards. But I just want to show you again how easy this is to use. Oh, I can tell Debbie Fisher's been at this one.
Why is that?
Why? Because it's got the repositional stick and spray on there. She likes to hold it down and like, give it a proper secure. So she uses the repositional spray on the top. But Debbie can't use her fingernails. Let me just get that up there. There we go. And I'm just going to now shuffle that off there and hold that into place. Don't know where we've got the extra magnets from. But hey-ho.
That's it.
Just hey-ho. There must be another one missing its magnets. But what we're going to do is we're going to start off with that background one. And like I said, we haven't numbered them. You've literally got your packaging to be able to guide this. So when we do this, we're going to start with that lightest one. Now, every one of these has been designed as well. So the stamp itself, not only is it photopolymer quality, which means you're going to get crisp images every single time, but there's like a little ridge at the bottom, so you know where you're going to be guiding it. Now I'm just going to pop mine onto here to start with, and I'll show you how we build that scene up. So I'm going to pop that on. I'm going to bring my stamping platform down and then lift it up, and then we're going to start with the lightest colour. So I've got baby blue, I've got Oasis, Parakeet, Midnight and Lemon Tonic in front of me, and I am using the quick dry inks with this, George. Now the beautiful thing about using the magnetic platform is that if you are not very good at stamping and you don't quite get the stamp that you want, the desired stamp that you want first, it means that you can go back in, add more ink, and you can go back in. So quite now, I quite like that one, but I can build it back up by popping my ink back on, and knowing that I've got my precision stamping platform, that means I'm going to get that down in the right place again and build up that background that I need. Now that's the first layer.
Lovely.
And that looks absolutely beautiful in itself. Doesn't that look gorgeous?
That's brilliant.
It's like a splash, honestly, it's like a splash of colour right across there.
So simple.
Really simple. I love the layering stamps because of that factor. They are very easy, achievable craft. If you've, especially if you're starting out and things like that, you're going to find these really useful. Now I'm going to go in with the second one, which is this lovely church scene. So I'm going to bring this church one in. And I'm just going to place it in. Now again, that ridge helps you decide where you're going to pop it so that it'll layer up onto the top. So I'm going to line that up with that bottom line again. Let's pop that there. In fact, I'll just keep that on the edge. And I'm just going to pop that in the background there. So let's pick that back up. I'm going to use the next colour. Actually, do you know what? Yeah, I think I will. I think I'll go with Oasis. I think I'll have Oasis. I'm debating on my colours here, George, but like I said, light, medium to dark, you're never going to go wrong.
Absolutely.
Right, pop that one on, place that down, and again, pick that up. And then again, if you missed, so I've done this deliberately to show you, because honestly, having the right tools is going to be a lifesaver. I can go back in, pop my stamp back on the top, and then go straight down, literally. And I've picked that up again, and it creates that lovely scene. Can you see now, with the use of the lighter to the next darkest colour, how you're building that scene up? Now I'm just going to keep quickly cleaning my platform and my stamp as I'm going along.
While you're doing that, let me just remind you, get the Harmony Quick Dry 10-piece collection, and the usual price for this is $49.90 or $69.50, but today's price is £39.92 or $55.60, saving yourself, and how much is that again, Erin? 20% on today's saving on that. Plus remember, there will be the platinum price on that, or your bronze, silver, gold, plus an extra 5% on top of that. So today is the day you can buy this scene stamps and these dies and use all the collection together. We're giving you all the tools here to make it work perfectly. Beautiful. So what stamp is this you've added on next?
Now the next scene is the trees with the little children playing in the background. Now again, I'm using that bottom ridge, and you'll see it when you get them home. You'll see how easy these are to use. Place it over me chosen cardstock. I'm going to pick that up first, and then I'm going to use the next darkest colour, which for me is Parakeet. So I've used my baby blue, I've used my Oasis. I'm going to come in with my Parakeet now. So I'm going to go in. Look how gorgeous this colour is.
You love a Parakeet, don't you?
Oh, it's one of my, well, you know it is, George. We've had this discussion before. Parakeet is in my top 3. Fuchsia, Parakeet, Lemon Tonic. Actually, no, changing my mind. Crushed Velvet. I tell you what, all of them.
Failed pig? What about failed pig?
A pale what? Pale fig?
A failed pig.
A failed pig?
Yeah, we'll have a couple of them.
God love you. But look how gorgeous that's building up now. It looks absolutely incredible. It really, really does. So again, I'm just going to wipe that one down, George. So let's pop that on there.
I think you're just showing how easy this is, Debbie.
Absolutely super easy to layer up. And I'm just following my theme on. So now I've even got my little snowman there. So we'll use my snowman. We'll pop him on. I think I'll position him because he's got the gate. So we're going to pop him there. And again, using your little ridge. Got my children dancing in the background there. I love this. I just love this one. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. And I'm going to go in with my darker one. So I'm going to go in with my Midnight.
Very nice.
So go in with that one. And again, over the top, literally show you how easy this is to layer up and create that dimension with your clever use of your inks. So you can see straight away now from the background to the foreground, it gets darker and darker, and you can create that lovely, lovely scene. But I'm not done, George, because there's more on here.
Yeah.
There's so much detail on this. It's absolutely incredible. So we've got on here now, we've got a lovely snow scene drop. So I'm going to pop my snow scene. I've also got on here as well a lovely sun, but I'll do that last. Because I'm going to go in with this one. Let me just position that where I want it to be. I'm going to go back in with my lightest one because that's in the background. So let me go back in with my Oasis for this one. Pick that up. Let's pick that up with my platform. Pop that down. And when we talk about easy, achievable crafting, it is good fun.
Well, I was just thinking, if you know, like when you go wrong with something, which every crafter does, everybody goes wrong with something. This is just one of those things where you go, well, actually, it's not taking me. You know, if you're colouring in, sometimes colouring in with our Spectrum Noir pens can take a little bit of time and a little bit of care. And if you've got a little bit wrong, it looks. But with this, because you could start again quite easily, and in no time at all, you get the same results nice and quick.
Absolutely, and that's what's lovely about this. You hit the nail on the head there, George. So I'm just going to pop on now my last colour, which is my lemon tonic, which is, I'm having a little bit of sunshine in the background of my little snowy scene here, because sometimes we do get that, don't we?
We do.
Look how beautiful. Wow. What a difference does that make when you bring all that together? And I'll just move that, let me move my platform out of the way for a second. But look how beautiful it actually looks. It looks absolutely gorgeous when you bring it into line, and it didn't take that long at all to build that scene up. Now you can snip into it, so in mine I've actually snipped mine in, and I'm going to layer it on top of a little bit of textured cardstock. Now I've just realised I cannot see where I've put my, I can't see what I've done with me pieces of cardstock. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do, George. I'm just going to layer this up, and then I'm going to show you the finished sample, because also is in there as well. Do you know what else is in there?
Go on.
Sentiments. So you've got sentiments that you can use as well, all from that same scene. But because I can't find me, I found me white cardstock, but I just don't know what I've done with my pattern cardstock. So what I'll just do is, I'll show you. All I did with this was use an easel card, and created my scene. I'll save this for another one because it's exactly the same. But the stamp Joy is in there, and if I lift that up just slightly, you can see the Happy Holidays. And again, really lovely. Use any of your papers that you've got in your collection. Don't forget the downloadable section on the website where you can create, there's lots and lots of papers on there that we mentioned yesterday. But honestly, so easy to create that scene. You could be making lots and lots of scenes, popping them to one side, and then when you want to make quick cards, you've got them ready to hand, which is what I've now got ready to hand to be able to use. But I just wanted to get across that concept of how easy they are to achieve these looks. And dependent on the inks that you use, quick dry inks for me are absolutely sensational because they're no smudging. Once you've hit that contact with the cardstock, it's instantly dry. But you could use your pigment inks, and pigment inks you can add your embossing powders to. You could use your watermark ink pad, and you could use different coloured embossing powders to create more scenes. So there's lots of potential with them, lots of different styles of cards you can use with them, but what you can be guaranteed is absolutely fabulous results each and every single time with these fabulous scene stamps.
Absolutely, and remember there's an amazing deal as well. If you're looking at these and thinking, well, I don't think I want every single one of those, don't worry, there is a great multi-buy online. Any two for £26, $30 available for you online. Have a look at the website. Let me remind you what's in the collection. You've got 6 brilliant designs in here. You've got the Bethlehem skyline there with all the different elements, the 3 wise men, the trees, and all the words that are coming in there as well. Then next behind that, you've got the Christmas nativity, followed by the wonderful woodland stags. There we are. I love that green on that. Then as well, you've got Over the Rooftops. Again, it's so magical. Imagine that for a kid. Beautiful. The Christmas Village. And as well, enjoy this season. That comes in there. And as well, with that in mind, if you buy the bundle, you're also going to get yourself this incredible set of watercolour card, which works out at £1. That's what, if you buy the entire bundle, this watercolour card is yours for a penny. Now remember, you can buy it two if you do fancy it for £26 or $30, but the best deal you're going to get is if you buy the bundle. And like Debbie's just showing you how easy they are to make. Loads of you loving this. Alison Grant on YouTube, that is gorgeous. What Lizzie YouTube presents Debbie, this card is just gorgeous. Mary Pat on YouTube, what an amazing scene, Debbie. Again, so many beautiful ideas. And like we said, we don't just give you the stamps, you also get the items that you can make as well, all the different colours. Right, let's have a look at these. Are wonderful, these Centerpiece dies. I know you guys love them. Let me remind you that now these are going to be coming up a little bit later on for you in Craft House, but let me show you, remind you of them. I'm sure you know them by now, but again, I think they just need, every now when they come out, I just go, oh, these are brilliant. This is the wonderful opulent baubles here, this beautiful demonstration there, again with that beautiful card and that ribbon on the side. I love it. Then we've got the wonderful Sprig of Holly, Sprig of Holly. There it is, that beautiful, that's Bread of Heaven, but I don't know why it's Sprig of Holly. That Sprig of Holly there, again with some beautiful coloured in there with the Spectrum Noir pens. Then, oh, look at the snowflakes. Oh, beautiful, love them. Then as well, no, there we are, there we are. Towards the, no, it is, there it is, towards the, follow the star, there we are. They're all bunched up together, my bad. That is Follow the Star, which falling down at me. There it is, there's Follow the Star. Then you've got Towards the Night. There we are, we know what we're doing. We pretend. And then somewhere, there's the reindeer family. There they are. How cute are they? Remember, Remember, Debbie, you're going to be demonstrating these again for us later on tonight in Craft House. Debbie, everyone loves these centre fold dies, these centerpiece dies. They are so brilliant and so versatile.
They are, and there's, again, it's one of those that just means that you can use these in a whole heap of ways. I'm doing a bit of blue on blue action later because this is absolutely beautiful. Look how gorgeous this is with the glitter cardstock. Look at that snowflake, absolutely gorgeous. So I'm teasing you with what I'm going to be making later on tonight on the Craft House. But again, absolutely fabulous. Lots and lots of ways that you can use those, George. Absolutely phenomenal they are, and I know that you're going to love them just as much as we love them.
Absolutely, so much love for them. And you guys are all, I'll say hello to a few of you because there's so many love today. Wherever you are, loads of you watching us today. Marge on Facebook, good morning everyone. After a week of not watching any live shows, this is comfort for my soul. Isn't that nice? It's so lovely to have you here as well. And Ginny on Facebook, I've got the show on the big telly and my laptop so I can chat. Had to turn the volume down on the telly. There was a bit of a delay between the laptop and the telly. That's all right. And where's this one? Oh, Mary Beth on Facebook. Hi from Minnesota, popping in for a few before leaving for my great niece's 4th birthday. Wow, happy birthday to her. I hope she has a wonderful day. Now, next for you on this wonderful masterclass, remember, get in touch. Masterclass, it's Christmas themed all day. We've got loads much Christmas. Can you believe it? I don't want to worry you, but I'm sure it's only about 12 weeks until Christmas.
What?
12, 13, can someone double check that for me? Erin, double check it. I don't think it's too long till Christmas now. Can you imagine everyone's like, what? We've got some wonderful Christmas front and back character gift sets. There's 55 different elements of this, plus it comes with 10 sheets of card and ink pad, allowing you to make some incredible gift tags. There's so many beautiful designs. I've not seen these before. Do you know, today there's a lot that I've not seen before, and I think that just shows how much product we've got here at Crafters Company, especially at Christmas. This is why we need a full show, a full masterclass on Christmas, because there is so much. Let's look through the different elements that we've got here. So you're getting the dies and you're getting the stamps as well in order to create these gift tags. And you get the front and the back. That can be seen here in this Peace and Joy set here. You're getting the different stamps. Not only are you getting the stamps for the angel, you're also getting the little words, Christmas wishes, peace and joy, and the die plus the stamps. You've also got the gingerbread wishes. Again, look at him. He is adorable. All the detail there to make these beautiful little tags. Then next up, you have got the wonderful Glad Tidings of the Nutcracker soldier. Again, with all the different elements, all the different words and all the little sayings as well. Then you've also got the ho, ho, ho. It's the big man himself, Father Christmas or Saint Nicholas, Saint Nicholas, or Santa Claus, whatever you call him. What do you call him, Debbie?
Father Christmas.
Father Christmas, there he is. Father Christmas. I know in America he's more Saint Nick, isn't he, over there? Or Santa Claus. Santa. Erin's American, who's our producer today. She went, Santa. It's like elf. Christmas cheer. There he is, our little elf. Yeah, Christmas cheer there as well. Different elements that you get with it. All the little words. I mean, imagine how many times you can use these in different little parts of your crafting. Then as well, you've got the wonderful Christmas sparkle. She's adorable, a little fairy. Then you've also got the Snow Much Fun. Do you get to see what we did there? Snow Much Fun. All there for you as well. And you've also got the Fun-Filled Christmas. Oh, he's adorable. Love him. And the Warm Winter Wishes. Oh, little penguin. He reminds me of that advert that was out here in the UK a few years ago. Do you remember the one with the John Lewis advert? They always do it, the penguin. Beautiful. That is yours today with a wonderful price of £40 and $56.95. Plus, it also comes with a 10 sheets of card and this wonderful ink pad, the waterproof dry ink pad there for you. That is coming for you as well. There it is. That's all right. Rustic brown. Ooh, that is the colour they're for. Now remember, you can buy 3 for £15 or for $20. But at that price, you are going to get the best saving by buying the full bundle for £40 or $56.95. Now remember, Club Inspire, platinum price at £32, $45. 56 cents. That is with a 20% saving. But remember, like we said all weekend, there's an extra 5% extra saving for all Club Inspire members this weekend, returning members. Whether you're bronze, silver, gold or platinum, extra 5% for you. So remember, that £32 is going to become even lower if you are platinum. Debbie, let's have a look at these wonderful tags in action.
They are, and they're super cute. And I'm going to show you a few different ways that you can use them afterwards, but they are absolutely beautiful. Now, how we've done these for you, these designs, is that we've actually created the metal die that doesn't have an edge at the bottom, which means you can extend these. So they can be really little mini tags if you want, or you can extend them to be as long as you actually want to go. So it's entirely up to you, which is why we specifically designed it. It's also been designed with the stamp in mind, that it actually fits not only the front part of it, but the back too. So the front part fits that part, and the back part fits that part too. So again, it's really, really simple to do. Now, dependent on the size of the, the card that you want to use or the tag that you want to use, just choose your chosen cardstock and then hold it down into place. Now, I always prefer to do it this way around. If you did not catch the launch show, I did 6 or 5 or 6 different ways that you could use the tags, because we think of them as tags, but there's lots of other things that you can do with them as well. So I would just say, go back and watch that. And I think it was on I want to say the 9th, the launch show. I think it was the 9th of August.
Do you know what you could make with them?
What's that?
Finger puppets.
Oh, get you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I quite like that idea, George.
Make your own little puppet theatre. You can make finger puppets.
Oh, get you. Get to you, mister.
I'm here all week. Try the beef.
Now, you can make that incredibly, like if you want, just chop that off and you've got yourself a little small tag. Or you can take your scissors. Now, using guillotines is slightly tricky with these because some of the designs come out a little bit to what the edge of it is. So I would either take your scissors or your craft knife with your metal ruler if you want to get a nice, neat, straight edge. And I'm just doing this to showing you, I'm going to actually show you the ones that I've got already done the size that I want.
Yeah.
But I just want to show you what you can do and how you can create yourself a little bit of a large tag if you want to go large. That is a really long tag. Absolutely beautiful long tag. But you can chop these down to whatever size. Now, I've already created myself 2. It's even got the lovely detail of the hole there where you can put the ribbon through, which I just think is a really nice little touch. So I've got my 2 already because I've chosen a design that I want to create. Now, you're probably thinking, well, why have you done 2, Debbie? Well, I'm going to be using alcohol markers to colour in, and as we all know with alcohol markers you get a bleed through the other side, so that's why I've decided that I'm going to do this both front and back and stamp them out separately. Okay, so I'm going to bring in my stamping mat. Now, all these things that I'm using today you will find on the website. Yours won't be this mucky, I will just say. It'll be nice, pristine and clean, but we use it here a lot at Crafters TV, so it does obviously get a little bit of wear and tear. Now, I'm going to bring in my stamping platform is the word I'm looking for. Oh dear.
It's been one of them days.
It has.
If you are looking for the stamping paint collection, it's that usual price there at the bottom, which you can see, but today's price is £20, $27. That's for the 4x4. And the 6x6 and stamping mat as well. You're getting everything there. You're getting the 4x4, the 6x6 and the stamping mat in order to create something beautiful as that little fella. Isn't he adorable?
Honestly, is he not just the cutest?
We should call him George.
Oh, yeah, I quite like that. I quite like that. Oh, did you hear Charlotte?
Charlotte is on one today, isn't she? Charlotte in our ear just went, no.
She just went, no.
And did you see her outside? She was being really nice to me earlier. She was helping me with cards, my cue cards and everything. And then she has a moment. She gets, don't put me in the box now. I have a little strong. What Lizzie on YouTube said, oh, Debbie, that's the perfect size to add into junk journals, isn't it?
Yes.
Like little thing. And it was on the 10th of August these launched. So if you do want to look back, and it was 10th of August. And talking of dates, sorry for worrying you. Apparently it's only 16 weeks. Christmas. Some people said 16 on the socials.
Well,
sorry,
I'll tell you when it gets to September the 19th, that's when my daughter was born.
Right.
It's 14 weeks.
Okay.
So then, that gives you a clear indication.
You've got time. Relax, all right?
Yeah.
Are you an early shopper, Debbie? What are you like for shopping? Are you
I am the last minute Lil that runs around the shops at the last minute.
Yeah.
That's me. But to be fair, as the kids got older, they wanted money, you know what they're like, kids, and now they're all grown ups. Christmas got really boring until 3 years ago when Safi was born.
Yeah.
And now Christmas has brought all the magic back to it because seeing a little face, and I can't wait this year because she really understands things so much better now.
Yes.
So I really can't wait for Christmas. Little Ezra's just, I mean, he'll be one this Christmas because he was born at Christmas. He was born last year at Christmas time. So he'll be one, God love him, and he's learning to crawl. Well, I say learning to crawl. He's crawling everywhere, pulling himself up. He's getting a right little tight.
Is he?
But honestly, yeah, he's going to be running his mum in that ragged. But honestly, just so cute. Now, you can see my little stamps. I've got my stamped images ready to go, and then we're going to do a little bit, and I'm only going to do a little bit of colouring in, George, because we could spend forever doing the colouring part. But I think what we'll do is we'll go in with a little bit of muted brown. I'm using my tri-blends as well, but of course you could choose your colouring medium. But these are so cute. Do you know these tags? We say tags, but you can make cards with them. Like you've just said, what that lovely lady, what was her name again, who said about the bullet journaling?
The wonderful, let me find her name for you. It was Lizzie. What Lizzie Presents on YouTube.
What Lizzie? What a great name!
Yeah, What Lizzie Presents.
What? That's a fabulous name, but what a great idea that is. Jan loves journaling, so I honestly, absolutely. What a great, fantastic idea. Something that, again, that little bit different that you can do to use them in.
Absolutely, and loads of ideas coming through. Like Charlotte did say in my ear, bookmarks. You could do bookmarks for these.
Yeah, bookmarks,
I
definitely.
mentioned finger puppets. A couple of questions while you're colouring in, Debbie. Can I ask you some questions?
You can ask away.
Pat5 on YouTube. What a lovely stamp and die. I'm wondering what colour alcohol markers would suit this stamp and die.
What colour alcohol markers? Well, I'm using, for this particular one that I've done, I've used pale pink, I've used dark red, fair skin and muted brown. Tri-blends I'm using, but you can use any of the colouring mediums, but colouring wise, I mean, really, I think that bit is just down to you.
Yeah.
Your personal preference and choice.
Absolutely.
But I love my I'm not going to lie, I love my tri-blends.
Yeah.
I use them ever such a lot because I've got that 3-in-1 colour in there that I don't have to mess about looking around for, and I can get all, everything that I need out of these pens, so I do use them quite a lot.
If you are interested in the tri-brand collection, you can see it there at the bottom of your screen that you got the 42 pack. Today's price $110 or $165. And don't forget our Got It Good deal. You've only got till midnight tomorrow to get that in. Have a look at the website. We'll try and show you that a little bit later on our wonderful Spectrum Noir pens. It'll come across the bottom for you very, very shortly. And another question for you, Debbie McKee on YouTube. What ink pad, because I've suggested this brilliant idea, well, there's your Got It Good deal. The wonderful 36 elements of the Illustrator pens, that brilliant price of £67.49 or $107.95. The wonderful Debbie has asked, what ink pad could you use on fabric if you wanted to make finger puppets?
Ooh, that's a good one. Do you know what? We used to have some Threaders ink pads that you did. I'm not sure. Do you know what? I would check the website. If producer Erin could just check, because we used to have some ink pads that you could do stamped images onto fabrics. It's worth checking because you do need a specific one. Yeah. These, what we have, are made for like our alcohol pens or our water markers, but there used to be a Threaders one. I'm not sure. That might be something I need to check and ask our Bernie about, because I'm not sure, because I'm not a
soft crafter.
Yeah, I'm not a soft crafter. I don't want to say, but definitely not one of the one of the ones that we do here for our alcohol markers. But there used to be a Threaders one, because when I used to work in store, it was one that we got asked about a lot, and we used to have a section. So I'm not sure if producer Erin's been able to find out. But if not, I will find out that question. And if the lady who's asked me would like to give me a little direct message. Debbie McKee, if you want to give me just a little prompter, I'm going to see Bernie tomorrow, so I'll ask Bernie and get that information for you and let you know. So just give me a prompt. Debbie, just remind, because I'm terrible. Debbie, remind Debbie, because I've got a terrible memory. But just drop in my Debbie Robinson Crafters Companion, drop into me emails, DMs, because you can
slide into the DM.
Slide into that DM and remind me, and I'll ask Bernie tomorrow, and I'll get that information for you and pass that on. Right, so I've coloured one of them in, George. I'm not going to colour both of them in, but I'll show you me ones that I did.
It's so good though.
He's so cute, isn't he? He really is super, super cute. And this is now when my alcohol has dried. And again, just a lovely feature. And I'm going to stick those two together to create my little front and back tag. So let's move. I'll use me tacky glue for this one. So I'm going to go in with my glue all the way around, and we're going to put the front and back. And can you see what I mean about getting the bleed through?
Yeah, I just see what you mean there.
Yeah,
now,
so that gets that bleed through. So that's why this is why I prefer to do it this way. And I did share some tips on that launch show with them all, and different styles that you could do. But yeah, absolutely. There's that, for me, when you're using alcohol markers, just gives you that lovely, neater finish. And I'm just going to trim off because I've realised I've not measured it the right way. But I'm going to pop that on, and then we're just going to literally give it a little matten layer. And I've got myself a couple of pieces. That's my long one for my front one. There we go. And that must be, yeah, that's it. That's his one at the back.
That's cute.
It's so cute, isn't it?
A lot of love from as well. Brenda on YouTube, I made one of each for bookmarks for friends yesterday.
Oh.
So you're coming up with the ideas yourself. And what Lizzie Present, she's been back in touch. She said, thank you, my grandchildren named my channel. So they named it What Lizzie Presents. They named that channel for her grandkids.
Oh, isn't that lovely?
I like that.
Oh, that's lovely.
I'm getting all Christmassy and everything.
Oh, bless you. I had a little FaceTime before we started the Play Your Crafts, right, because Sapphire wanted to see where Nanan was. Yeah. So she asked her mummy, can we ring Nanan? So they rung me up, and we did a FaceTime. So I was able to speak to her, and I actually FaceTimed her and turned the camera around so she could see, because she was asking me where I worked. And she went, oh, Nanan, TV! Because I stood in front of TV monitor. God love her. She's such a sweetheart. She really is. She's a little cutie pie. But yeah, she wants to come to work now with Nanan. That's what she said. She wants to come to work with Nanan.
It's cutting and sticking, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? It's like...
Yeah, she'd love it.
There's more to cutting and sticking, but you know...
She would love it, getting creative.
I bet she's brilliant. Text after you for that one.
Oh, bless her. I love some of her pictures that she does for me. But there we go. So now we've got my little front and back. Oh. I've got myself a lovely little image on here. So, for you, dear. Get it? Get it? For you, dear.
Brilliant.
I love it. Such a little play on words. The little small things please me. I think I might need to put some more tacky glue in my bottle though, because it's starting to get to the end, I think. But I'm just going to pop that onto there, and then obviously I could keep this as a tag if I wanted to keep it as a tag. But do you know what?
What?
I'm going to put it into a card. So I've got myself my little tag ready.
Yeah.
And I've got myself a little slimline card, George. I've gone for a slimline card with this one. I've chosen some papers as well from the Santa's Kitchen. I'm not sure if we've still got that left, the Santa's Kitchen.
Just checking Erin's on it.
She's on the case. But this is from the 'Twas the Night Before Christmas pearlescent cardstock. Absolutely glorious pad that is. But it shows you can mix and match.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, mix and match.
There's so many ideas on it. Do you know at Christmas, do you have any traditions that you think only your family does?
Our own traditions?
Yeah, because I always think, oh, it must be only our family that do that. Oh. For example, my mum, every year, I buy her a bag of licorice all sorts. I'm not sure if you get them in America, but the Cat Bassets, I always buy her a bag of licorice all sorts. Because when I was a wee kid, all I could afford was a bag of licorice all sorts. So I used to give them as a kid, and then as I got older, I always still give her a bag of licorice all sorts. See, Charlotte, I have my moments, and but, you know, not nasty all the time. But that paper is Santa's Kitchen, by the way.
Yes, yeah, I thought it was. Yeah.
Have you got any traditions like that you think just your family do?
No, do you know, I'm trying to think of them top of my head, but no, I'm not really sure we do. We celebrate all together. We have a nice old knees up all together. That's what we do. But no, I'm not really sure, George. I'm going to have to think of that one. Yeah. It'd be nice to know though if other people have got.
Absolutely, let us know. Get in touch as always. Like you, loads of you get in touch. A lot of you loving these stamps.
These are honestly so cute. They are so beautiful. I really do love them. Now I'm going to pop this onto the top. I've actually given myself a little bit of an extended bit here because I want to dome it a little bit. Right. So I'm only going to stick down this part. I'm not going to stick down the inside bit, and it just gives me a little bit of leverage to put me, when you want to slide your bookmark into there, it means I can slide it in and it's not going to slip and slide anywhere. So it's a nice little thing that I can do. So I'm just going to pop that down, put some, in fact I'll use my tacky glue again. I'm just going to pop it on the back part. Oh yeah, George, I think I'm going to have to fill this up. I need to be...
Oh, is it all squishy?
Yeah, it's getting to end now. I only fill it up when it's like, literally I need to fill it up.
Yeah.
I'm just going to stick down the bottom part because I don't want it to slip through the bottom tag.
No.
So, but I'm only popping it on the bottom, and then I'm going to bring that over and hold that down, give it a little, little heat rub, I call it. A little heat rub with the glue.
Right. Oh, I see.
But it just means now my little pocket is now ready for me to pop in my little tag. Now I could put, and I'm just going to make sure I've got my pocket there, yep, and literally pop my little pocket there, and then I'm just going to add at the bottom, I'll pop a little bit of, there's my tape pen, there we go. I'm going to put myself a little ribbon on. And then pop that into there. Obviously, I could put up a ribbon at the top there as well, which I did do on the previous one, but again, I don't know what I've done because I've lost my ribbons. Honestly, today, George, it's been one of those days. And I'm just going to finish it off with some little gems. Let's pop those on there. Oops, maybe not. Let me get that on. There we are. So let's put some gems on. And that just gives it a little finish off. So let me move that around there, just to straighten those up. There we go.
That's gorgeous.
And there you have a lovely little gift card, but it also has the little gift tag in there as well, or a little bookmark that once you've given the Christmas card, they can actually use this for something else. So it's you know, a lovely way of doing it, George. Really, really nice. So you can use them on their own or combine them with your card making to create something really lovely.
Debbie, what size is that card? Just before.
This is just slightly bigger than DL. This is just a 4x8. So it's that's how it looks in 4x8 by 4.
Yeah.
Do it that way.
There you are, perfect. Licorice All Sorts, I just want to point out, are a bag of sweets, and they come from a guy who dropped a bunch of sweets and they all mixed up. That's
And
what Licorice
delicious.
All Sorts are. Beautiful, very Britishy. Now, what we're talking? Crafting, of course. Yes, the front and back character gift tag set, 55 elements with 10 sheets of cards. You've got all the different characters in here. You've got them all. You've got the elf, you've got the angel, the snowman, Father Christmas, the Nutcracker, the little penguin, the reindeer, gingerbread, and the angel as well. That is all yours, plus you're also getting the 10 sheets of card and the ink pad as well there for you as well. That is coming for you all today in this bundle. There is a great deal as well. If you can buy 3, remind me of the price is Erin, 3 for, I've caught her off guard, she's on there, £15 if you want to buy 3 or $20. But the best deal you're going to get is if you buy all 9 of the different stamps with the card and the stamp as well. Now, we've got something as well. Listen, today's craft house is going to be perfect for you as well. Let me remind you of the floral spray. I can't speak today, I've got a new set of teeth. Floral spray stamps that are available for you today. These are going to be coming up for you in Craft House with the wonderful Joe. He's going to be here an hour earlier tonight at 6 p.m. I'll remind you of that a little bit later on. But let's have a look at what comes in this step. You get 6 different designs. You've got to ring out those bells. Yes, indeed. A mixture of the dies and the stamps, plus all the little statements as well that come alongside that. Then as well, you've got the winter blessings. Look at that. I thought this was, I'm not going to lie, at first glance I went, is that a map? It's not a map, it's the cutout of all the flowers which work there, which you can see at the bottom, and with the stamps, it brings them together. The 2 different kinds of crafting, the stamping and the die cutting, work hand in hand. Then you've got I always struggle with this word, the festive poinsettia. That comes as well there, with the statements as well. Then you've also got the incredible Christmas bow, which I dropped, but it's back. There it is, the Christmas bow, which comes for you there as well. Then you've got the festive banner. Wow, I love that. That is gorgeous. And the wonderful Cozy by Candlelight. Isn't that stunning? You can buy that entire element set there. The wonderful you get there for £71.95, $81.36. Or alternatively, you can buy 2, reminding that for £27 or $33. What an amazing set. Debbie, what are you going to be making for us a little bit later on at Craft House?
So this is what I'm going to be making a little later on. I love all of these, and these are by our very in-house talented design team member, who is our gorgeous Sarah Kay. Absolutely adore these, but this is the style. And because you've got those dies, George, it does mean that you can do something a little tad different. Yeah. So this is what I'm going to be making come the 6 o'clock show for Craft House. There you go.
Yes, that is right. Craft House is coming an hour earlier today because later on tonight we've got our HSM preview. So it's an hour earlier. That'll be 6 p.m. or 1 p.m. East Coast time. Loads of you getting in comments with your Christmas traditions. I'll talk about those a little bit later on. But remember, this weekend we are giving you an extra 5% off all Club Inspire purchases. Whatever your status is in Club Inspire, you're going to get yourself an extra 5% off. But if you are brand new to Crafters Companion, welcome. It's great to have you. But let's have a quick look at what Club Inspire is.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
We've had to make some changes to our shipping charges and we want to keep you informed. With continued pressure on domestic shipments around mainland US, we've had to temporarily increase the cost of our regular 6 to 10 working day standard shipping service from $9.99 to $12.95 and our free shipping threshold from $100 to $125. We also have some really great news to tell you. We've introduced a brand new shipping service called Express Delivery. This is a fully tracked door-to-door service which takes 3 to 7 working days and costs $19.95. This option means you'll get your crafty goodies in your hands sooner, meaning less waiting and more crafting. We're also upgrading delivery services for our Gold and Platinum Club Inspire members who will now receive priority delivery on all of their orders. And if that wasn't enough, we've upgraded these orders to our new Express 3 to 7 day service. Your patience and understanding throughout this very busy time has been amazing. So we'd just like to say a huge thank you and we look forward to chatting to you again very soon.
Yes, good afternoon, good morning, welcome back to Masterclass here on Crafters TV. My name's George Akid and today's Masterclass is all about Christmas and loads of you get in touch with us as always talking about your Christmas traditions, loads of Christmas traditions. Charlotte Bruce on YouTube, I got a box of chocolates, chocolate covered chocolates. When my husband passed away, one of my sons gives me the same brand of chocolates, that's gorgeous. Shelley on Facebook, when my kids were teens and they knew what they were getting for Christmas because they would ask for something specific, I made them do a scavenger hunt to find it, so it's more fun since they already knew their presents and it was fun for me too. And last one for the time being, Nina on Facebook, for Christmas we buy 3 chocolate ladybugs. We put 3 chocolate ladybugs in the toe of the stockings. And also my husband's mum was from Germany before coming to the USA. She's passed many years ago, but our Christmas meal is sauerbraten, which is like the pork and everything. It's beautiful. So much love. I love it. Get excited for Christmas already in August. Who am I? So we have got everything Christmas for you today's Masterclass, and we're carrying on Christmas theme a little bit later on with Craft House at the earlier time. It's an hour earlier tonight as our HS preview, which I think, remind me again the time, is it 9 p.m. here in the UK? And I think it is, let me work out my maths, 4 p.m. East Coast time. That is HS preview later on for our American viewers over on Crafters Companion. But let's have a look at our wonderful edgeable deals. Now you guys are loving this day. It's our incredible Christmas Create a Card Scene eligible die collection with 8 different elements in this bundle. Now there's some beautiful designs for you here. We have got the Elegant Angel. Again, look at this, the detail that comes in this die, all the different elements, the cutout, however you use it. That is the Elegant Angel. Then you've got the traditional Christmas tree. I think that's beautiful, that, absolutely beautiful. You've got Mary and Joseph. You have got the wonderful Town of Bethlehem. You've also got the Joyful Snowman. Oh, that's gorgeous. Love that, it's beautiful. And as well, you've also got the Reindeer Forest. Again, now this is a wonderful set. This is priced at $67.99 and $79.95. And also within this bundle, not only are you getting the different dies, you're also getting the die and brush foam pads used for cleaning out your dies. An amazing little addition to any person who uses their dies all the time to clear out all those little bits that may get stuck in there. Now this is an amazing deal, $67.99, $79.95, so platinum price as well. But we do have a wonderful deal as well where you can buy 2 for £23 or $27. So if 2 of them are taking your fancy, you can get them for 2 for $23 or $27. But remember, the best deal and the best saving you'll get for your money is if buying the bundle. Debbie, let's have a look at what you've created for us on this one.
Oh, these are honestly, these are beautiful. These are not what I've created. I'm going to show you what I'm going to create in a bit, but I want to show you some of the design team members, what they've done here. Just look how gorgeous this one is that Nicola's done. It is absolutely beautiful. But what I wanted to show you was the same design, but done slightly different, what Nicole's done using ink. And then because it can act as a stencil as well, this lovely one, it just looks absolutely beautiful because it's taken the die, but it's put all the ink in the places where you would think it wouldn't hit, but because you can use it as a stencil, absolutely incredible. But then of course you can go really fun with these. This is so cute. Look at this one, George. I love them. I just think there's something really cute about that snow. But look, if you love paper piecing, take a look at that. So that's used slightly differently. You'd think an edgeable die, there's only one way you can use it, but oh no, there is so many ways you can use these. And if you do love paper piecing, these are going to be right up your street. But look at the different ways that I've shown you, from an edgeable to all the different styles that you can create with them. And again, that one is simply 2 die cuts, black and white, and then inking through the die as a stencil.
Wow.
Isn't that amazing? Absolutely glorious. Now mine, I'm going to keep my angel I'm going to keep them nice and muted, these colours. So I've taken some cream card and I've created myself a diorama card with these. So I've taken 2 pieces of cardstock that are the same size. And if you're wanting to know that size, I'll tell you. George, they're 8x7.
Beautiful.
And then it's down to you how big do you want your diorama part. Sometimes I change mine up. I have like 1 inch and then another inch. But this time I've done 1 inch and then half an inch and repeated it on all 4 sides so that you've got the diorama feature, and you simply just fold them in on themselves to create that lovely box. And I'll just show you what I mean by that, George, just in case you've never seen this style of card before, but it is a great style card. But then it creates that lovely box feature at the front and then the back to create this. But we're going to die cut the angel into this one. So she is beyond elegant, is what I'm going to say with this. She's absolutely glorious. Now, the idea of a creator card and the fact that it's an edgeable is that this bit here doesn't have an outside cutting edge, which means it stays connected into your cardstock. This bit here starts from this start, and right at the very top and the very bottom is where you'll find your edgeable element, where it starts the outside cutting edge, and it goes all the way around to the very bottom. So if you were lining it up to be on the edge of your card, you would line it up with those 2 pointers there. But mine is going to sit in my card because I want to create this lovely diorama feature. So I'm just going to tuck my panels in for a second so I can centralise it. It's the easiest way I can do it sometimes to make life easier. Sometimes, especially in these bright lights, it can be a bit tricky to see where that is. So I'm just going to hold it down with some low tack tape. Let me grab a little bit more because I need a little bit more for the bottom bit. Yeah, nice and central. Then I can open her back out and then I can run her through my Gemini. So because I'm using my Gemini plates, I'm just going to place her in the centre of the plate, and then thin metal die combination, and we'll pop that through. Now, if I remember rightly, if memory serves me right, I believe, did our Sarah launch these? It must have been when I was off, because I was talking to producer Erin before the show that this was my first opportunity that I got to play with them and create something. So they must have been launched when I was on my jollies, so to speak.
Did you have a nice holiday?
I was busy through my holiday, George. I don't know if you saw my social media page with my craft room.
Never stopped looking.
I know. Yes, I redid my craft room.
Finally.
Hey, well, I've less. Hey, if I'd have known, were you working at the beginning of August?
Yeah, I'm always busy, me, you know me.
Oh, because I could have shouted you, you're only up road.
I know. I saw you talking to Joe last night, saying I lived in the posh bit.
You do live in the posh bit.
I do.
You do.
It's very posh.
Very posh. It is very posh.
We've got windows and everything.
You cheeky devil. What are you like?
Hot and cold running water.
No, it's very nice where you live. It is. It's lovely. It's almost like you're going into a different little area, isn't it, where you live? It's really pretty.
There's cows and everything.
There is. There's a farm, isn't there?
There's a farm?
Yeah, farm.
Come visit, we got everything. That was the tourist board. Beautiful.
It is.
Apparently Jan launched these.
Oh, was it Jan?
Hang on, Erin, I'm breaking news coming through my ear. Today is the 21st. It's all day.
Oh.
Hang on a minute, hang on. We have a launch day coming from the 23rd. Have these not launched yet?
These
everything's
have
on.
launched before.
They
There's no
have,
way we'd be
Erin.
having these on at a knockdown price. There's no way we'd be having these on before a launch.
They've got to have launched.
They've definitely launched. They've definitely launched.
If not, you're getting yourself an absolute bargain today here on Crafters
Yeah,
TV.
if not, there'll be words on Monday morning when the girls are back in the office. What do you think you're doing putting them on when they're not even being launched? No, these have definitely been launched.
Me and Debbie will be long
I know,
gone
I
by
know what you mean. What's launching on Monday? It's the Scene Edibles. It's completely different because Jan's launching them here and I'm launching them down at Create and Craft. So that's that's why you're getting confused. It's the edible word, but we do edibles so brilliantly
really
here
do,
at Crafters
yes.
Companion. There is no other company out there that does edibles like we do, and I can say that hand on heart because I love edibles and I love the fact of what you can create with it. Now, all I'm going to do with this, George, is now you can take I would for this part take a craft knife and a ruler. We have our craft ruler, which has got a metal edge, and this is perfect for the use of our craft knives. So I'm not using the swivel craft knife. I'm actually using the straight edge craft knife. But what I want to do now, if you're not comfortable with going in straight away with doing this, you could draw a little pencil mark and then follow your pencil mark. But I feel fairly confident.
This is where it goes drastically wrong.
Yeah, I know this is it now, George. This will be it. I've said too much. Saying quietly confident that I'm going to be able to do this. But I'm just using that because what I want to do is release this because I want to show you the different ways that you can use these fabulous dies. Because obviously on the launch, it would have been done with lots and lots of different ways. Was it, Sarah?
No, it was Jan on the 4th of
Was
August.
it Jan that did it? You see, I told you when I went on holiday. So our Jan would have shown you lots of lovely ways that you could use these because these are incredible dies. They really are. And then all I'm going to do now is go from the top to the bottom and let me just use it. And I'm using my metal side. Let me make sure I've got that nice and even. That looks about right. Yeah, we'll go with that one. Oops, she says. Did you see that move then?
That's it.
That's it now. I'm done for. Do you know what? I'm not done for because I've got one that I've pre-done earlier.
You could have put a bit of low tacky tape on, couldn't you, to hold it in place?
I could do, yeah, because my glass mat's quite slippy. I noticed a comment earlier about why my stepper card wouldn't stand up, and it's because these are super slippy. Yeah. So, you wouldn't normally have your cards like that, but it's perfect for using craft knife onto the glass mat to give me that precision cut, and I'm just taking me time to get this out, but look how lovely that looks. So it was worth doing it, and it's just showing you as well, having the right tools, you're going to be able to create these with ease. You wouldn't tackle that with scissors, can I just say, because it would be very difficult to get that nice neat edge. So what we've got now is we've got our lovely angel, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in some of our gilding wax, and I've got myself a little ink dabber, finger ink dabber, I'm going to call this one. I'm going to bring my little image back in because what I'm going to do is I'm just going to literally, and I'll pop myself a little bit of white card underneath. Let's pop that underneath there because what I want to do now is create a little bit of a gold around her wings.
Okay.
And no, get going a bit fancy I am, yeah, absolutely. But I need to put a little bit of scrap card underneath, so I'm going to go back in, grab a bit of scrap. There must be some scrap down here, surely somewhere underneath here. Yeah, oh, yeah, well, that'll do, George, that'll do.
That'll do.
There we go.
No complaints from me.
So I'm going to pop a little bit down, and I am going to dab a little bit off onto there first before I do this. But just pick up those wings. And another little way of doing it. Now, you could do this with our metallic ink pads. I'm using gilding wax because I do love gilding wax.
Can I ask a question? Susan asked a question on YouTube. She went, what is the difference between Cosmic Shimmer Texture Paste versus... I can't speak today. Shimmer Textured Paste versus Opal Blaze Polish?
I'll be totally honest, I've not worked with them. Now, I'm just going to tell you this, tell you the straight truth. I've not worked with them yet, so I can't tell you. But the Cosmic Shimmer... Was he say Cosmic Shimmer? What was
Cosmic Shimmer Textured Paste versus Opal Blaze Polish.
So the textured paste is where you get some texture to it. So it's got like, I mean, honestly, it's a beautiful paste. But I'm not sure about the Opal Shimmer because I've never used it. So I'm not the expert to ask on that one. The best person to ask there is the Queen of Mixed Media, which is our lovely Jan. Because she does use them. But yes, I haven't had the privilege yet of using those beautiful products. But I will be soon because I've got some coming up next weekend. That's all I'm going to say. So you can ask me next weekend and I will answer that question. But I haven't yet got my hands on the product. So, but yeah, if you just drop a message to Jan will be able to tell you that lovely question. But there you go. So, oh, look at me. Even with my spare bit of paper, I've still managed to get a little bit on there. However, not going to worry too much there because all I wanted to do was pick up from the wings. And again, let me just pop that back on there. And then we'll stick the two panels together. Now, before I do, I'm actually going to pop on, and I'm going to make sure I've got no gilding wax on my fingers. I'm going to pop on a couple of golds, and this again is from the 'Twas the Night Before Christmas paper pad, which I think is the pearlescent, luxury pearlescent cardstock. Beautiful colours in there. We've got a blue, you've got a green, you've got a red, and then you've got this fabulous gold as well. So I'm just literally going to pop these just down the sides. You're going to please excuse my mucky fingerprint that I have got with my gilding wax.
We'll let you off.
Because Debbie's such a mucky little pop. When she's crafting, we see nothing here at Crafters TV. And then what I'm going to do is on my back piece, I'm going to use again some of that gorgeous cardstock, and I'm just going to pop that just into the background. I could use that one. Actually, I'm going with notes. She's a singing angel. Yeah, we're going with the notes. She's a singing angel, so I'm going to have the other side instead. That's the beauty of that paper pad. Do we still have some of that paper pads available?
'Twas the night
before Christmas.
She's done Erin's on it. Say Erin's fingers are going to be smoking.
She is. I keep throwing curveballs at her. But yeah, absolutely beautiful. But doesn't that look gorgeous, George? Absolutely beautiful. I've got a bit of acetate as well for the back of my angel. So I'm going to just bring in my poke tool again. And let's just pop the red liner tape off there.
That was satisfying, that was.
Oh, I know, so satisfying.
So good.
So there we go. I'm going to, and that just gives me that little bit of lovely feature at the back where it looks like a glass there.
Yeah.
And then I'm just going to attach these two panels together. So I'm bringing back in my backdrop piece. I'm going to use my tape pen. I'm going to put my tape just down the centre, just down the one tab, because this tab is going to marry up with that tab. There we go.
Apparently the large paper pad for 'Twas the Night Before Christmas has gone.
Oh!
The printed one. But the 6x6 available and the 12x12 pearlescent.
Yes, so 12 by 12, that's fine. So I would just say for that, if you're using the 6x6, you could still create a panel and just pop it in the centre there, depending on the size of the project you're working again with. So let's just pop that two pieces together. Come on, Debbie, don't let yourself down now, girl. There we go.
Go, Debbie.
Oh, wait a minute. Woof. That's because I didn't give it my little heat rub to seal it, because that seals it when you had a little bit of heat to it. And now what we've got is, and I'm just going to make sure that that manipulates into me diorama shape. Let's pop that inside that side as well. Perfect. And then I'm just going to finish it off with my little sentiments. And this is a little stamp sentiment that I've took. Oh, I can't get my foam pad off. I know I should have used me chunky glue.
That's all right.
But I'm just going to pop her, and I'm going to pop it underneath the wing.
Oh.
I'm going to have it a little Katie corner there. And there we go. We've got a lovely little edge bulger, but used in a slightly different way, where we've created that beautiful diorama card.
Absolutely. Loads of love for it. Alison Grant on YouTube, that angel is gorgeous. She's talking about, I don't know if she's talking about you, Debbie, or the card. I'm not quite sure there. And the wonderful What Lizzie on Present, she's back. Look how absolutely gorgeous. And Pammy on YouTube, this die just came in my package today. I can't wait to see the demo. Well, there you are, you've seen the demo. Let's remind you of the dies that are coming in that bundle. There's a great selection here. We've got that wonderful Elegant Angel, which you've just seen Debbie use there. Again, stunning. And as Debbie was showing you, that's the way you can do it there in the middle if you want to do it the backwards way that Debbie was showing you. That's how Debbie did it, that one there. And that's the middle way there for you. That is the wonderful Elegant Angel. And then in that, you've got the traditional Christmas tree. Again, so much you can do with these. Mary and Joseph. Then you've also got the wonderful Bethlehem, City of Bethlehem. Then you've also got the incredible snowmen. We love the snowmen, joyful snowmen. They are indeed. And the reindeer forest. That is all in that bundle. Plus, inside that bundle as well, you'll also be getting the dye brush and foam pad as well, in order for you to clean out your dyes as well. That also comes for you as well in that set. But if you're looking at that going, well, that's not for me at that incredible price at $67.99, $79.95, you can also buy two, priced at £23 or $27. Loads of love for this. So if they're for you, get those into your basket. Right. We are going to be quick looking at our incredible 3D embossing folders. There's so much on our masterclass all about Christmas today. It is a Christmas frenzy, a Christmas masterclass. Now, these are all stencils and embossing folders, and I'm sure you all know about it by now, but you're getting in here, you're getting the embossing folder up here at the top, and then you're also getting the stencils down here as well. You are getting the darker stencil and the light stencil, which allows you to create something incredible just like this. This here is the Snowflake Melody. Then you've also got the delicate decorations. You've also got over the rooftops. Again, this rooftop collection is brilliant. There you can see it working really perfectly. You've got the embossing folder, which you can't really see on the cameras there, but that 3D effect that gives it, if you run your fingers over it, all this here, the houses, the little snowflakes, the moon and the reindeers and Father Christmas are all brushed out for you, and then the stencils complement them, working together, allowing you to create a light and shade. Then as well, you've also got the wonderful, you've got the, oh, they're the wrong way around. Of course they are. They are wonderful jingle bells. I love that. So simple. Then as well, you've also got the festive candle, and you've also got the precious poinsettias. There you are, in that wonderful bundles. Now remember, £45, $60, that club inspired price of £36, $48, plus an extra 5% off this weekend. US, you guys are getting yourself free at half price shipping on this. So if you're over in the States, you're gonna get yourself half price shipping. And as well, remember, if you're not interested in the full bundle, if you're thinking, well, I'd like to dip my toe in the water, as our Ben says, you can buy two for £17 or $23. Debbie, there's so much that can be done with these stencils and with these wonderful embossing folders. Debbie, let's see some of these wonderful creations that you've created with them.
Well, this is what we're going to be doing tonight, because this is the sneaky peek for later on, George.
Yes.
So you're going to miss this one, but I've gone branded colour.
Have you?
I've gone team purple with this one. Now, these are absolutely beautiful, and they're so easy to use. If you've ever struggled of colouring in with your, once you've done your embossing, your beautiful 3D embossing, once you've struggled to get that, you're not going to struggle anymore, because we've got stencils that overlay on the top of it to pick up these features. They're so easy to use. And again, if you want, and this is what I love about Christmas, if you want something quick and easy to make, you know, sometimes, well, it's not sometimes, it is the most important time of the year where we make the most cards for people, for gifts, for families, for friends. And if you're selling them, absolutely. I remember once having to do an order for somebody that I worked with of 94 cards. It was the biggest order I ever had. And I made life difficult for myself, can I tell you, because I decided to do different things. Whereas I could have done lots of things like this, quick, easy cards, and I wouldn't have spent 4 weeks trying to do all that 94 cards.
No, of course
so
not.
literally, these are so easy to use. So tune in at 6 p.m. because I'm going to show you how to do that one.
Absolutely, yes. Remember, Craft House this evening, an hour earlier at 6 p.m. UK time, 1 p.m. East Coast time, 10 a.m. West Coast time, as we get ourselves ready for our HSM preview, which will be taking place at 9 p.m. UK, 4 p.m. East Coast. Loads of love for it. So simple and so elegant, as someone's put here today. And talking about Christmas traditions, Ro Davis on Facebook, our Christmas tradition is called Regiftmas. Everyone wraps a gift that they previously received but never used, and then we put them in a pile and take turns choosing and stealing gifts from one another. Love that. Being efficient, I like it. Now, when I think of Christmas, do you know what comes to my mind? Gnomes. Yes, they do. Gnome's 8-beat collection. There's 38 elements and 84 sheets of paper in this. Let's take a look. Now, these were launched too long ago, and the guys fell in love with our Gnome collection. We're starting off here in this wonderful bundle, the Gnome Gnome from Scene. That beautiful embossing folder that you can see here. Hence why it's a little bit pink, and that's why it's different to normal, because that's the embossing folder. It creates all these beautiful snowflakes and scene around for you. Then you also get in here the Gnome Child, all the different stencils, dies, and that you come in with the stamps, shall I say. The stamps there which create these beautiful little elements, and the little mushrooms, the little gnomes, all there for you, and the stamps that complement that design as well, just there for you. Plus, as well, you are getting the Kissing Gate. This is gorgeous. Such a beautiful collection this is. Here it is for you. Again, with the mistletoe, with the trees, and with all the different elements and little statements that I love. It's beautiful. Then into this, which is stunning, the Gnome Village. All the different things to make it a 3D set. Again, you get the dies to create a little 3D scene and the stamps to bring it to life, to push it to that next level. It looks stunning. And then, I mean, look at the colouring on this, the gnome home. It is gorgeous. There you can see it again. You're getting the stamps to create something absolutely beautiful. And that goes with that, the beautiful paper. So much paper in this for you as well. You're getting the 84 sheets of paper. You're getting the this 6x6 there for you. And you're also going to be getting the 12x12 sheets here for you as well. 8x8, sorry, not 6x6, the 8x8 vellum pad, and then you'll also be getting yourself the pearlescent here and the different gnome selection here, all different 180 sheets of this and the wonderful 250 sheets there for you. Now, if you want little bits of this, you can buy everything separately, but you're buying the bundle, you're going to be saving yourself 10% there. And that platinum price, it's a great saving. Debbie, I know you love the gnomes.
Oh, they are. I take a deep breath because they're just so cute. I think it's, I love the Nature's Garden butterfly collection. I thought it was absolutely gorgeous. Didn't think anything could top it. Then the bee came, but then the gnomes came, and I am not kidding, it's just glorious. And I'm going to use some of the elements from this beautiful kit. I'm going to use that gorgeous embossing folder. I'm going to use the gnome child, and I'm going to use the gnome, and I just get my eyes out there so I can remember which one it is. The gnome child, the gnome village, that's it, the village, and the embossing folder. Now I've got myself already a piece of cardstock. Now I tell you all the time, I'm always making backgrounds. This is our water reactive ink pad Oasis, and I just took it across the top and then blended it in, okay? I then literally did a little bit of the flow bleaching technique by splashing some water onto it, but I left this bit blank at the bottom because I thought this would look really nice in here, because this is a beautiful detailed of all those gorgeous snowflakes and then this lovely snowy scene, which is why I've left it a little bit white at the bottom. So this is a standard embossing folder, and I've made that to fit my embossing folder. So it is a 5x7 in size. Now let me just make sure I've got that in where I want it. There we go. Yeah, that's perfect. Now, because it is a standard embossing folder, it is just your 2 clear cutting plates, and that is all you need for a standard regular embossing folder. You're going to run that through, and then I'm going to pick up that snowflake detail by adding another bit of ink, but the midnight ink. I thought the Oasis, in fact, to be fair, you could really put any ink colours on here, but I just think the midnight is going to make this pop, because at the minute you can just see it roughly around the edges, but when you add the ink to it, and I'm going to go over there, it just brings out those beautiful snowflakes, and it really is glorious. It's a gorgeous embossing folder, this. One that I've been using a heck of a lot since it got brought out. It's just absolutely beautiful. But can you see those gorgeous snowflakes now popping? They literally just pop. Yeah. And you can add more. I always start lighter and then build that colour up, and then just go in again. And again, it just literally makes the embossing detail pop even more. And honestly, George, these are fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. So I'm just going to carry that on, but I have actually snipped into mine because I'm creating a little bit of a backfold card. So I'm just going to show you what I mean when I've created this, because that would look lovely, and then I could build my scene up around it. Because just look how gorgeous that looks. It really does come to life. Simple. Really, really simple. Of course, you could use things like your gilding wax over the top as well. But I've snipped into mine, so I'm just going to bring in my 2, and I'll show you what I mean. I've chopped it up. That's all I've done. I've chopped it up.
No messing about.
I'm going to save that for another time. No messing about, just chopped it up, because I'm actually going to just pop and matte and layer, because this is going to sit as my background drop to my card. So I'm going to pop this just all the way along. There we go. I'm going to matte and layer that onto the top. Have we got have we got any of the paper pads left of the gnome at all?
We have. We've got a brilliant deal. I'll come to those shortly after for you. We've got a brilliant deal for the paper pads and the vellum that comes with it as well. They are in the large. They aren't, or they are in the large collection.
Ooh.
they are in the large collection, or alternatively, you can buy the paper pads separately, which I'll come to that very, very shortly. I'm teasing today, I'm a tease.
You're doing a lot of teasing, George.
I don't care what they say about me, I'm a tease.
Now that is going to be now my background drop for my card. So I'm going to bring this in. Actually, I'm going to wipe that up, George, because I've just seen it.
Well, I'm good, proud of you.
I know, Kimmy keeping clean. It's a first. It's a first. I'm the muckiest crafter here, I can promise you. Now, when I bring in my card fold, I've actually and I'll tell you the size of this one. It's a 6x5 card, and I've done a fold over to create this lovely little opening fold here. And these are going to sit, and if you're probably thinking, well, Debbie, you've cut that a bit short, but I've done it deliberately. Sometimes you don't have to go all the way along, but I've done it deliberately for a reason, because I just think sometimes it's nice to mix it up a little bit.
Live life.
So it's not that oh, Debbie's forgot her measurements. It's the style of the card that I'm going with. So I'm just going to bring that in, get that centralised. There we go. That looks about right. There we are. And then that bit is going to sit on the panel. Now it's looking already lovely, but it needs something to decorate it with. So, and that's when my other elements from that collection are going to come into play. So we're going to bring this, pop that down there. Absolutely, honestly, I love this. It's just glorious. Now, I'm going to put that to dry just for a second, because I'm going to bring in the Gnome Village, and this is really lovely. I'm going to bring in some cardstock so you can see how gorgeous it is. Absolutely beautiful. You can see all the lovely stay warm and safe this Christmas. What a lovely sentiment that is. And all these beautiful pieces. This one here in particular is what I'm going to use, but I'm also going to bring in, and I'm just going to move that again, just one second. I've got this lovely piece here, the Gnome Child. And every one of those stamps has got its own matching die. So you're not having to fussy cut anything out. You simply stamp it and then die cut it. But the lovely feature of this is this beautiful stencil.
Aww.
And this stencil acts as, you can mix and match, but you can colour in with inks through his stencil, because it fits perfectly over the design. I just think it's so cute, and I'll show you how to use that in a moment. But first things first, we'll do a little bit of stamping. So let's just bring in my stamping mat again. Let's put the stamping mat there. Where did my piece of cardstock go? There we are. And I'm going to bring in that lovely village scene. And this is, they're all gorgeous. I don't think there's nothing on this set that I think anybody would not love, because it's just so lovely, and again, really usable as well. So let's bring in my little Gnome Child. Let's bring in my little mushroom. You want my love?
Did we give it a name, the Gnome Child?
Do you know what? We should name him, shouldn't we? What have I done with that stamp? Has it just picked? Oh, do you know? I think I'm going to
No, you peeled it off. It got
I had it a minute ago. Have I got it stuck to me somewhere?
Stuck on?
Do you know, I'm just checking bodily first, because
if you could see that image there, ladies and gentlemen.
It tends to stick to the body. Wait, look at that. I'm thinking, where did that stamp go? It literally just disappeared. Now bring it in.
Stanley the Gnome. Eve.
Oh, I like Stanley. That's the good one. Yeah, I like that. That's the good one. Oh.
Jerome the Gnome. Yeah,
Jerome,
I think his name's Jerome.
No.
I just read something. I don't know if I've read it wrong. I read it wrong at first. Eve be on YouTube. I read it wrong. It said, Mucky Debbie is worth the results. And then I realised I got Debbie and Mucky wrong way around. It's Debbie. Mucky is worth the results. I thought Mucky Debbie. Mucky means dirty, by the way. It's quite a northern term. It means dirty. If you're mucky, you're dirty.
Oh, yeah, I sometimes forget.
It's covered in filth, kind of like mud and stuff.
I do. I sometimes forget. Apologies there. But look how lovely they look. Now, I'm conscious of the time, and I have got 2 more demos that I want to squeeze in.
We're going through it today.
I know. So I'm going to show you what happens when you introduce colour.
Oh!
Look how beautiful. Now, I've told you before, I adore colouring, and I really do adore colouring. And look how much they have come to life by adding that bit of colour. And of course, you've got the stencil as a choice now, where I could put a stencil over, and I can give him a little star, I can give him little love hearts, I can give him little stripes.
Stripes.
Shall we go with stripes?
Slimming.
A what,
Slimming.
Slimming. I love it.
Yes, Charlotte's just gone, stripes aren't slimming. I mean, I'm not wearing a stripy shirt today, but why do you think I usually wear stripy shirts, Charlotte? Why do you think I usually wear stripy shirts? And this makes me look slimming, all right? That's why. I learnt it off Giacomo. I'm just saying. Vertical stripes, I know. Just stripes in general, to be honest. Loads of love
bless
for
you.
them. Loads of love the Gnome collection. What Lizzie present she's back. Oh, cute. And she's also put the colours you choose, Debbie, are amazing. Do you have any inspiration for colours? How do you choose them? Is it just what you like? Is it personal preference?
Sometimes the day when I get up, what I like.
Yeah.
So yeah, absolutely. And sometimes, I'll be quite honest, I look at what the design team members, I look for some inspiration, because sometimes I like to have a little bit of inspiration. But look how gorgeous he looks now, his little stripes. This is so cute.
Gorgeous.
So now they're ready to go on to my card. So we'll bring my card back in. We're going to open this up. We're going to have, and I'm definitely going to use my 3D cloud glue for this, or in my words, my chunky glue, because I love my chunky glue. And I'm going to pop my little village in the background. So let's pop in some glue there. So that is going to sit there in the background. You obviously need to let this dry a little bit. So don't be, don't be packing it away straight away into your card once you've made it. Let your 3D cloud glue dry. But you could use foam pads. We all know our lovely Craig is the foam pad king. He loves foam pads. But you literally, all you're doing is you just add in the design, and of course you could add more than one gnome. You could do another little child gnome there, and you could be doing it, you could be making a family of gnomes.
Well, a gnomelet. What are a family of gnomes called?
What
are a family of gnomes called?
I've no idea.
I don't know.
They? Oh, I thought you were going to tell me then. But there you go. There is our lovely card all brought together. And again, there you go. It looks absolutely beautiful when you bring them all together. And when you add that colour. But a gorgeous, gorgeous collection. Honestly, just love this.
Very nice. Apparently, a family of gnomes are called a donzi.
A donzi?
I thought it was like the Fonzie. Hey! Right. Sorry, just jumped into bed. Remember, that is the beautiful 8-piece collection, the 30 different elements and the 84 sheets of paper. I misquoted on the 84 sheets of paper. I was reading the GSM, that's what I was reading out, not the quantity of paper. But if you do like the paper collection, there's a brilliant deal just on the Gnome Pad collection, 84 sheets. It comes with a vellum. Now, if you're going, well, what's vellum? Let me just show you, because I was going, well, actually, what is vellum? It's this brilliant, it's a mixture of vellum like that with the snowflakes on and acetate inside there. You're getting 12 sheets there at 150 GSM. You're also getting the pearl cardstock for the gnomes. It comes in that beautiful green, red, pink and blue. That's 250 GSM. There's 24 in that pack. And then as well, you're also getting this brilliant 18 by 18 paper pad, sorry, 12 by 12 paper pad, should I say, which is this beautiful collection here. All these different elements here. It's 180 GSM. It's double-sided. You're getting the crosshatch, you're getting the reefs, you're getting the dots, all there. Do you know what? There's on some of these sheets of paper, I look at it and go, I love the front and I love the back. At that price today, it's worth double buying. It may be worth slipping a couple of these into your basket today. Remember, it's $26.59, $34.11, 20% off, but that platinum price, that price today. Plus remember, like I keep saying, if you are a platinum member, a returning platinum member, Club Inspire member, should I say, you're going to be getting yourself an extra 5% off, regardless of what your status is. If you're bronze, gold, silver, or platinum, you're going to get yourself an extra 5% off all your Club Inspire purchases. So that deal today is beautiful. Right, I'm doing some more teasing for you because, you know, I'm in a little teasy mood, aren't I, Torment? Coming up for you at Craft House in our 6 p.m. show, 1 p.m. East Coast time. Remember, it's an hour earlier with Joe and Debbie. These are our beautiful large word dies. There are some amazing little deals in here. They are the Christmas large word edgeable. I am struggling with words today. Dies collection. There's 6 elements in here and they are stunning. That you have got here, you've got the Merry Christmas. You have got the Season's Greetings. You have got the wonderful Silent Night. I love that. Then you've also got the Peace on Earth. You've also got the Warm Winter Wishes and as well Happy Holidays. Now these are the different 6 elements. You can basically, at that price, it works out that you're buying 5 and you're getting 1 free. $64.95, $74.75. Debbie, we're going to look at these a little bit later on, but give us a little tease for now.
Yeah. I've said before, Crafter's Companion, we do edgeables absolutely perfectly and top notch. I'm going to just say it because honestly, there is nowhere else that get these edgeables to perfection. These are Christmas in a jiffy, is what I'm going to say to you, because you're going to be able to create some really quick cards again. And again, like I said to you earlier, it just means that you can make really, really super quick cards in record time and not have to put much effort in. But what about the wow factor? It's the wow factor straight away. When you open that up, you can see just how fabulous that is. Absolutely gorgeous. So stay tuned, because I'm going to show you how quick and easy it is to make that one too later on today with Joe.
Yes, you will be. That's later on today. Craft House at an hour earlier, an earlier time. Just want to say a quick happy birthday to Nathan, who's 6 today. He's sat watching with Veronica. Just want to say happy birthday. Happy birthday, my good man. Now, however you may be watching, have you ever thought about trying this on TV? Streaming it? Here's all the ways you can watch Crafters TV in your house.
Hi, I'm Sarah from Crafters TV, and I'm here to show you how you can get the best deals and shop while you watch during our shows. The best way to watch us is always on Crafters TV. So head over to our homepage and go to Crafters TV Home, where you can see all of our shows, plus exclusive offers, and even shop while you watch. Now, if you want to get involved and comment along, you can head on over to our community pages. Come say hello, ask us some questions and chat along live with us. Or you can watch us on YouTube. Simply head to our Crafters Companion YouTube channel. Got a smart TV? You can even airplay our shows direct onto your big screen or stream us live through YouTube. We're constantly adding new and exciting shows to our schedule, so don't forget to check in. It's never been easy to have us in your living room. It's always fun here at Crafters TV, so come join us as we create every day. Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% of your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Yes, welcome back to Masterclass here on Crafters TV. My name is George Akid. Wonderful to have you. Hope your day is going well. Happy Saturday, wherever you may be. And today's Masterclass is all about Christmas. And well, Christmas wouldn't be complete without the world's famous ballet. It is, of course, the Nutcracker, which producer Erin just decided to tell me that she was in a couple of times when she was a child, and it did make me laugh, and I'd love to see some pictures. But if you don't know about this already, this is our Nutcracker collection. There's over 315 elements here in this box. You get this entire box. Imagine this, a great addition to your collection wherever you may have it stored. It's just stunning, and today's price is getting you 10% off, plus you are still getting 50 bonus points. Now, let's have a look inside the box, because inside this box, you are going to get everything you need to create something Nutcracker inspired, whatever it may be, whether it be a card, whether that be something for a scrapbook, a gift tag, gift paper, whatever it may be. You're starting in your collection, you're getting the wonderful ribbons and gems and jewels. Again, everything's been designed to work alongside each other. That collection, the ribbons and the colours all complement each other to bring out something stunning. Then as well, you're getting this great embossing folder and stencil for the bedroom scene. And again, the stencils that come with that as well. You get the embossing folder and then the stencils that work alongside that to create something stunning. Then as well, you're also getting these stencils as well, the wonderful leaf and fern. And also inside, you're not only just getting the stencils, you're also getting the envelopes and the cardstock, which allows you to create something beautiful as well. All the envelopes and this great cardstock as well, these different Christmassy colours, the blues, the greens, the golds, the reds and the maroons there. And alongside it, this great Nutcracker paper, should I say. Again, it's a 6x6, the Nutcracker, the clock, the presents, all the different elements of the Nutcracker story. And again, I'm sure it's, Debbie will tell you, there's so much you can snip out of this. You could snip so many little bits out of this to create something beautiful. Then alongside it, you're all getting all these different elements as well, and the stamps and all the different dies, and there to create something beautiful, which work alongside this. Again, all different stamps, all different elements, all different dies working together, allowing you to create some beautiful gifts, some beautiful presents, tags, whatever you may be using it for. Imagine everything that you give at Christmas is all themed, and it all comes in this great little set, and those 50 extra bonus points. I mean, you're going to create something brilliant at Christmas, and by buying this, you're giving yourself a little bonus points as well, a great little early present. Remember, it's priced at $39.99, $44.80, or that platinum price of $31.99, $35.84. Plus that extra 5% off on your Club Inspire. No matter what your status, an extra 5% if you are a returning Club Inspire member. Debbie, I know that you are falling in love, like a lot of our viewers at home, in this wonderful Nutcracker collection.
It is. It's so, honestly, it's a gorgeous collection. And again, a little bit more of a traditional Christmas. It's just beautiful. I want to show you this one that our Rachel's done, who also is our social media superstar sometimes. She's also a very talented crafter too. But look at this, it's like telling the story, the Nutcracker on the front, and you can see it when you open it up. She's done it in a little book feature. Can you see how gorgeous that is? It's just beautiful. The papers, the images, the stamps, everything works together so beautifully, including the stencils and the embossing folders. Rachel's done a cracking job with that one.
Yes.
That's actually one of my favourite samples from this collection. It's really beautiful. Lots of other gorgeous cards that you could be making. As you can see, some of our design team members have had a beano with this collection, and every single one that you see here has been made using that said collection. It's just absolutely glorious, really, really beautiful, where you can see, even if you just want to keep it really simple and use the papers, how beautiful are these?
I love that turnover bit in the corner.
Oh, honestly, everything about it is just glorious. You can go big, you can go little, it's entirely up to you. This one, gorgeous again. Let me see if I can get that into shot so you can see there all that beautiful detail that Jan's done. Absolutely glorious. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous collection, and one with a Sarah signature with a difference, because normally it comes in like separate pieces. This time we've brought it into this beautiful presentation box, and there's elements in there. Once the consumable part's gone, there's the elements that you're going to be able to use year in and year out. So it's one of those lovely gift boxes. I'm going to show you a couple of things that my ideas, what I'm going to show you, really a little pop-out feature. So what I've done, George, is I've got 2 pieces of cardstock, exactly the same length. Okay, so I've started with 2 pieces, and this is an A4 piece of cardstock that I've chopped down to 6 inches in that way. And what I've done is I've scored down the centre to create me outside fold, and then what I've done is I've scored this at 3 inches, 6 inches and 9 inches, just under 9 inches, to create this lovely pop out feature, and that's going to sit in the centre. And I'm going to use one of the dies, so let me bring in just a couple of the elements here. You've got all these gorgeous stamps that you can stamp out and then don't have to fussy cut, George, because you've got all these lovely matching dies. But you can also use these dies slightly differently. So I'm going to use it to create a little aperture.
Okay.
Honestly, sometimes the simplest of things, and they just look really, really funky when you do them. They're absolutely incredible. So I'm just going to pop that, but I'm using it in a different way. And that's what I like. Just sometimes it's just thinking outside that box and using your stash in a different way. So we're going to run that through the Geminis. I'm going to feed that through. Don't worry about the overhang. I talk about this a lot. If you've got card overhanging at either side, don't worry. It's trapped in between the platform and the plates. It's not going to damage it in any way, shape or form. But what it does do is enable you to create. I'm just going to lift this off gently. There we go. There we are. Now what I've got in there now is my Christmas tree. Oh, take your time, Debbie, take your time. There you go. In fact, Debbie, do what Leanne tells you. Pull it towards you. There we go. There we are. So now I've got my little Christmas tree, which I can then bring in my stamp and stamp with as well. So you can use that. But let me just show you. what I've got now is this lovely aperture piece. So when you now create that little scene in the centre, it's just creating that little peephole feature, which I just love. Now, the only difference that I've done with this one, George, is I've just done a little bit of ink around the edges, and I used a grasshopper around the edge just to make that pop a little bit. And then I'm going to literally use some of the papers from that gorgeous collection, and this one, isn't that gorgeous? Stunning. I've not even had to do anything with that one.
Yeah.
It's literally just beautiful paper, and I'm going to literally now stick that into the centre so that that will be peeking through my aperture. So let me pop my glue just into there. There we go. I'm going to make sure that goes right up to the centre part and make sure that that has given me a nice fold. Perfect. So that goes in the centre. Then that's going to stick now in there, so that creates that little peephole, so you can actually see her going through with the Christmas tree design running through the centre of it. Yeah. So again, I'm just going to pop my tape, and we'll get all this bit sorted first. So I'm going to pop the tape just onto there. There we go. And then I'm going to pop the tape on the other side of the panel, and this creates that lovely pop out. And I'm just going to pop that just into there. Oops. Carefully, Debbie, carefully. Oh, should have used your wet glue. Should have used your wet glue. There we are, that'll do. And then that now folds over. I'm going to bring in some of those papers again because they are absolutely beautiful, including the matching background paper.
Gorgeous.
So I've done a little bit of gutting of that one, so I've saved a little bit there. So just because you can with this. But again, really lovely. Very simple. Very well, I think, do you know what? It's simple but stunning. It's one of those collections that just doesn't need too much because it's got everything in it to tell the tale of the Nutcracker, which I just think is lovely. So I'm going to just now pop a little panel on the front. So let's pop, I'm just doing a little bit of playing around here with some composition here. Now, in there is some stamps, and I will show you because I'm fast aware that time is literally running away with us.
It is indeed.
So I've used that lovely stamp. Let me bring the stamp set back in again. Can you see the lovely little fairy?
Gorgeous.
There she is. That's my little fairy. I didn't have to die cut her out either, or fussy cut her, because they were a matching die to go around there. So again, just pop that in. And she's going to sit on the front. So let's just pop that one on. There we are. And I think I might stick her up a little bit. So I'm going to use some Floral glue again. Let's pop that into there.
Did you give it its proper name again? Not chunky glue?
Chunky glue.
Like Floral
chunky glue.
Got confused then. I was like, what?
Now, colouring medium again of your choice, whatever it is that you think will look nice with this. There's stamps in there. So in this one, we've got Christmas Magic. I love this one because it's a real lovely oldie worldy script, which I just think is absolutely brilliant. Again, really love this collection. It's absolutely gorgeous. So let's just pop that on. There we go. And then I'm going to add a few little gems just onto the front. What did I do with my gems? Oh, I'll look at those in a minute because I need to take my inside panels. Because, again, look, you can be using these panels to snip down that paper and just use a little piece of it. And that one's going to sit in this side, so I'll bring my wet glue in again. There we are. And pop that side. I'm not used to it being so quiet in me here, are you, George?
I know, Erin and Charlotte, are you still there?
Very quiet. Are they still there?
They're watching.
Are they engrossed in there? Because I'm so used to like noise in the background. It was like a bit unnerving when it went really quiet. I thought, where have they gone? Where are they?
Yeah, they're just chilled. They're just relaxing, apparently.
Oh,
they're that enthralled, they're enjoying it, and they're watching.
Well, that's nice to know.
Unlike when Charlotte and Johnny are up there. Laughing every 2 minutes, having too much fun. How dare they?
It shouldn't be allowed, should it, George? Shouldn't be allowed. So again, I'm just using some of those panels, some of those papers, just to finish off that extra decoration. And I'm just going to, it breaks it up a little bit so it doesn't leave it as stark around that tree. So I'm just going to try and find, they're here. I knew there were somewhere.
You found them?
I found my little dewdrop gems because they're in this collection as well. So you're not even having to, and I love these. They're just beautiful. But everything that you see there, and you've even got card blanks and card thing, but honestly, it's just a gorgeous collection. So what you do now is you've got your little image on the front, and then you open it up, and there you go. How beautiful does that look?
Stunning. Marilyn's asked on YouTube, Debbie, when you gut the middle, how thick of a border do you leave for stability?
Now, so that's a very good question. I usually leave about an inch, personally myself, just enough, but yeah, about an inch.
Beautiful, thank you very much. Yes, that is the Nutcracker collection, over 315 elements. Now, like usually with our collections and our elements, you can pick and choose, and we have little bundles. This is everything, okay, everything in this deal. And once it's gone, it is gone. If you don't buy now, you are going to miss out on these brilliant elements that you can find in here. $39.99, $44, 10% off today, but that platinum price as well is amazing. Remember, you get an extra 5% off everything else that you are seeing today. Erin, are we going to do demo of the show? Because there's so many different demos in this show. I don't know if we'll get through them all. There are 5, 6, I can't remember. Debbie, remind us of your incredible demos throughout today.
I'm going to say I've still got another one there if we get time to do it. But yeah, absolutely. We'll start with the beginning. So we started with the scenes of light. So there is number 1, the scenes of light.
Yep.
So that's number 1. Number 2 was the gift tag card. So we've got number 2 with the gift tag card. Let me just, where's he gone? There he is, the little gift tag card. So that's number 2. Number 3 was the Edgeable Angel, number 3. There you go. Number 4 is the Gnomes. I love the Gnomes. I'm not going to lie, I love the Gnomes. Number 4. And then number 5, the Nutcracker, which is the pop-out scene. So there you go. So number 5, number 4, number 3, number 2, and number 1.
The
choice
stamps.
is yours.
So many choices. Ooh, how long should we give you? Should we give you 5, 10 minutes? I don't know. 10 minutes. Let's 10 minutes. You've got time. 10 minutes. You've got 5 to choose from there. Right, let's take a look at our wonderful light stamp and die collection. Let me show you some demonstrations, because these will be coming up for more detail in our 6 p.m. show. Yes, you heard it right. 6 p.m. Masterclass, Craft House is going to be an hour earlier today because there's so much happening. HSN preview for our wonderful American audiences is going to be taking place today here in the UK at 9 p.m, 4 p.m. East Coast time. But let's have a look at our Scenes of Light stamp and die collection. Some beautiful things that you can make here. Again, this incredible card that you can see here with, again, that's not only the front of it. Open it up into the middle. Again, beautiful. Look at that. Absolutely stunning. And then there's even more coming in for you as well. Those who believe, fairies of light. Oh, look at that. All the different elements and stamps there. Then the great Merry Christmas. Beautiful. Rooftops. And the wonderful star as well. This is there for you as well. Beautiful. But let me show you the dies themselves, and let's show you all the dies that you're getting within this bundle. We have got some great dies. You've got the Nativity of Light, which you've seen there as well. A mixture of dies and stamps there. Again, all different elements, all stuff you can cut out there. It's just beautiful. Then as well, you've got the great Wiseman of Light. Then you've got the wonderful Rooftops of Light. You see the theme? Then you've got the Village of Lights. And you've got the Fairies of Lights. That is there for you, the Scenes of Light Stamps Die Collection. Over 29 elements. Now you've got £67.96 or $79.80. Debbie has got some little demos. She's going to just tease us with these.
Yeah, so this is coming up later on tonight at 6 p.m. with me, myself and Joe. Yes, 6 p.m. UK time. So this is the Scenes of Light. Now these are absolutely beautiful, and honestly you can create the front of your card that has the wow factor on the inside as well by using those. And obviously these are crying out to be used with LED lights, and if you love your LED lights you can be adding those to create those beautiful scenes. But that is your little teaser for what's coming up at 6 p.m.
Absolutely, so much love for all these different elements. It's a Christmas themed masterclass. I feel underdressed. I'm not wearing anything Christmassy, but I'm wearing Christmassy socks. And when I say Christmassy socks, they're green, so that's Christmas. Yes, we've got a masterclass now, and remember, Craft House, Christmas themed as well. So many different deals. Right, we're going to take a look at our Christmas tree stamp collection. These are my favourite. I've fallen in love with these. I've seen these for the first time today, and I've fallen in love with them. At that price, it works out that you are getting 6, and the 2 are coming for free. Let's remind them, you've got the Holly Jolly Xmas, or Christmas should I say. I just saw Xmas on the back, I was like, be cool. Oh by golly, have a jolly Christmas. Then you've also got the most wonderful time of the year. Then you've also got this one, the Merry Christmas. I think that is so simply done. I love it. Then you've got 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Then you've got the 'Tis the Seasons to be jolly. La 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 la. Thank you, Erin. That was beautiful. I am available all week. And this season's greeting, so simple and so classy as well. And may your days be merry and bright. I think these are beautiful. You are buying 6 and you are getting 2 for free. Don't worry, you don't have to do anything with that. We do all that hard work for you. $29.94, $41.70 at that platinum price, £23.95, and that is $33.36. But like I keep saying, Club Inspire members, you get an extra 5% off. So that's not actually the full price you're going to be paying if you're a platinum member. You are going to be getting another 5% off that all today and all tomorrow as well. Some absolute bargains for you. So we should have a look at a little bit of a demo of these now, because I'm looking at them going, oh, that's nice in itself with a stamp, but I know that Debbie will create something even better with these wonderful Christmas tree stamps. Debbie, what have you got for us?
Well, I'm going to show you a couple of samples and then I'll show you what you can do with them, because I just love these. The concept behind it, really clever. Sentiments in a Christmas tree. I mean, what more can you ask for? Quick and easy. Again, stamp. If you're using quick dry ink pads, stamp, done, dusted, make your card up. Honestly, they're just so easy to use. And I know our lovely Jan did the launch for these a few weeks back, but look at some of the design team members' cards here. How fantastic are these? And they have got the most beautiful sentiments with the most beautiful fonts and something that little bit different. They offer something a little bit different, which is what I love. Love this one that Sandy's done. It's just such a great concept, but having your Christmas tree. It's like the Christmas tree in front of your fireplace.
Yeah.
That's the kind of style that is. Absolutely gorgeous. And you can do heat embossing. Obviously, I'm sure I'm going to show you something in a moment, but do check back that launch show. And I'm pretty sure our lovely Erin will be able to find out when these were launched. But look, match them up with your beautiful dies that you have. Absolutely gorgeous, all of them. Look at this one, George. Look at this.
Gorgeous.
Using white pigment ink and Harmony water reactive ink, the Christmas colours. How beautiful is that? Honestly, these, again, super, super quick, super, super easy, but you get that lovely wow factor every single time. Now, I've already got my cardstock loaded up onto my very extra platform that's got magnets everywhere. And I'm bringing in some of our pigment inks for this one and some clear embossing powder. So I'm going to use some of our clear embossing powder onto there as well, and my heat gum, because these are crying out to be heat embossed.
Yeah.
Say it right, Debbie. Heat embossed. Now then, what did Debbie do with the stamp? Because she had it in her hand a minute ago. Oh, George, I put it
What have you
down.
done with
I put it down. What a silly Billy I am.
like?
Now, these are fabulous, these. They're designed like a Christmas tree, and they've got the lovely sentiment in this, and I do love this one. I mean, what more do you need it to say?
Yeah.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Ba-bum.
Done.
Done. Exactly. Talk about easy peasy cards. Super brilliant. Now, I am using my platform for obvious reasons. I want to make sure I've got enough ink on there, and I want to make sure I get a crisp, clean image, and so that I can add my clear overlay, I'm talking about it again, my clear embossing powder. These are our ink pads that allow you to do perfect for heat embossing. They can blend as well, so again, harmony, all work together in harmony, but they are specifically made and designed with a longer drying time, which means you can add, and it's a little bit sticky ink as well, this one, best way to describe it, so that it does hold onto your clear embossing powders. So you stay there, you little devil, you're not moving. Perhaps, maybe. We'll have
That's
that
why you
there.
need more magnets.
I know, that's why we've got extra magnets. What was that our lovely Erin just said a minute ago?
They were launched back on the 6th of July. 11th of July. Can you remember?
Ooh.
With Jan, she was here launching them.
She was. I remember, because I did tune in and catch what she did with them, and she made some beautiful, beautiful samples. So you can go back and watch that show where she'll show you different styles on how to use them. Now, I'm mixing up my two colours. So I'm using Oasis and Midnight for these two. And I am going to do it. Now, I'm starting with the lightest because I don't want to cross-contaminate my dark into my light. So I am just going to pop that onto there and then go in with this ink pad as well and just cross that over to the top. And again, you could use your finger dabbers if you wanted to as well, or your other applicators. But what that does now is means it's all nice and loaded up, ready for me to pop that down and give it a good push down. And if you do miss any areas, don't worry, because you can go back in and and use that with your stamping platform. Now then, I can see there's a little bit just in that top corner. I just want to go back in. So let's just pop that over and go back in there. Press that down. That's better. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my clear embossing powder over the top. So I'm going to just move that out of the way for a second. And then, oh, Debbie Fisher. This must be a mucky platform, let me tell you. Let's just pop that there. And I'm going to grab a sheet of card just to catch my embossing powder.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use this, pop that across the top.
You know the magnets that we've been using on the boards?
Yeah.
And the wonderful Anne on Facebook has went, can you buy extra magnets?
Ooh.
Erin, I can hear her fingers tapping away.
Ooh, do you
Can you
know?
buy extra magnets?
Do you know, I think at one time you could. I'm sure at one time you could.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. Do you know, that's worth checking, because I'm pretty sure at one point you could do that.
Craft magnets.
Now they're slightly different. The craft magnets are slightly different because they're a bit chunkier.
Yes.
But I suppose really, mind you, you've got to be careful, like yeah. I would say you need those CC magnets. Might be worth dropping a note to the customer services, a little email, and asking, because again, I'm not sure. I have a recollection a while back that we did do that, but I can't be 100% sure, and I don't want to be giving you false information.
Yes.
So check out with customer services. The girls on the customer services team are incredible, and they will help you out any way that they can. So yeah, just give them a little mention. Send an email. That was a good question, that, George.
Well, it's not me, it's the guys at home. You guys at home are giving all the good questions today. Thank you. You've been busy all day getting in contact, saying hello. A lot of love. And even though it's August, and I can feel the Christmas love already. Can you?
Oh, I know. I'm like, oh yeah. Yeah,
Absolutely.
absolutely. Now, I'm just wondering why do you know what? Have I picked glitter up? Hang on a minute.
What have you done?
Hang fire. Knowing me, I could have picked glitter up. Let me just check, because...
Have you put the wrong ink on?
Well, no, because this is supposed to be my clear embossing powder, but nothing's happening. And that means I think it's been substituted for something else. So, let me...
What do we do
go
now?
back. Well, I'll come to it, because I have got some more. So just bear with me. Somewhere
That's
in
all
mine.
right.
I know, somewhere in mine. Just give me a second, George. How are we doing for time?
Well, while you're doing, we've got about 8 minutes. We have got a card of the show.
Oh, have we?
We've got a demo of the show. So, do you want me to do that? Have you found what you're looking for?
No, I'm just going to check it. I'm just going to check it because I've got a feeling, because I can see that nothing's happening, and it should be.
Yes.
Because this is the opaque pigment ink with clear embossing, and I can see nothing's happening. So I've got a terrible feeling somebody has substituted the embossing powder for glitter, because it's got a little bit of a glittery look, but
Yes.
it's not sticking to it. So I'm going
What
to have
is
a little
Craig
nosy.
like?
Actually, should I tell you what?
Go on.
Here's what I prepared earlier.
Oh,
so
what
there you
about
go. Make sure you check that it is proper clear embossing powder over, because that's the result that you get.
So what does embossing powder do, Debbie?
So the clear embossing powder with the sticky ink, with our opaque pigment ink pads, sticks the embossing powder to it. Can you see that shine?
Yeah.
Can you see that? Look. That's what creates it, and that's how it would do. But yes, I am going to discard that, because I don't want that happening to anybody else.
No.
But that has definitely not got clear embossing powder in there anymore, so we need to get that sorted. However, I did do one previously, and I also used our nesting dies. So we have nesting dies, we've got lots. Go and check the website out, but I love these style ones. I think they're really funky. So I actually used these to create myself a little bit of a matte and a layer, and I just thought it looked really nice. Now, I could have gone in the style of a Christmas tree if I wanted to, but I fancied doing something a little bit different with this one. So I'm just going to pop on to there my matte. So we'll pop that on. Let's just make sure that sits in nicely and neatly. There we go. And then I'm going to bring in now my folded card. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to create a little bit of a Z fold card, but I've gone taller. So this one actually measures in at 5 by 7, and I've folded that back to create that fold. I've also created myself another panel, and I've just literally taken this by a couple of inches. You could do an inch and a half, 2 inches. It's entirely up to you. You know, really big if you want to. But that's going to act and sit there, so it creates that double Z folk card there that you can see. But I just need to do a little bit of matting and layering, George. So
yes.
I've taken some, again, from the 'Twas the Night Before Christmas pad. Just think it's absolutely fabulous. The pearlescent card is beautiful. And it just lends itself to all of these collections that we've had on the show today. And then some of the papers as well, which are just glorious. But again, you can check out the website for lots of different paper pads that we've got, Christmas themed and non-Christmas themed. And then I'm going to now just pop a little panel. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh, I've lost my panel. I've lost my panel. Oh, can you see when things start to go unravel right at the very end? I've lost my panel. However, I'm not going to let it deter me at all, as you do, because we're professionals here, Joe.
Yeah, absolute professionals.
That's because I've seen Joe. I've seen Joey's in the building. I saw him munching on some food earlier because it's making me. Honest to God, I'm starving. I'm absolutely starving, and I can't wait. And I've only got an hour. I've got an hour to get myself ready. I'm like, oh no. But I am determined to have food, let me tell you. I can do it.
What are you fancying?
I'm having a Slimming World Chinese banquet. It takes 12 minutes in microwave.
Calm yourself down now.
Oh, honestly, the thought of it wafting through now.
I want Christmas dinner now. I want pigs in blankets.
You want what?
Pigs in blankets.
Pigs in blankets?
Yeah.
You've gone Christmassy, haven't you?
I have.
That's what's happened to you, George. You've gone Christmassy.
I want Christmas pudding. I want a glass of Baileys or a bottle. I'm not sure.
Oh, God, yeah. Actually, do you know it's not going to look too bad, is it? I think
this looks all right.
Do you know what? I think it'll look all right.
Yes, that's right. Producer Erin says it's a snowstorm on the front.
Yeah, we'll go with that one. Erin, I like that one. I like that. You saved me. I don't know what happened, honestly. I just don't know what happened to my panel. But there we go. It's happened to me twice today, that now, hasn't it?
It's not like you've got another show to do in an hour. Oh,
no, I know. Actually, now that's covering it up. I've got away with it. I've got it. It's like you never. Actually, I didn't have a panel. I designed it this way.
Yeah,
that's what I did.
Intentional.
I designed it intentionally, like this, and then I'm just going to add. Now then, what's happened to me jewels?
You're taking Michael now, aren't you?
Do you know? I tell you what, let me bring in my jewels. I'll use these. There they go. We'll have these. And I'll just pop a couple just into the top, just to break up that little bit of whiteness. There we go. Ta-da!
Nice and simple.
Oh, I saved myself. Saved it. Whew. Thank goodness for Blue Peter style cards.
Beautiful. Nice and simple. That is your Christmas tree stamp collection. Remember, at that price, it works out. You're getting 6 and 2 come for free. Right, you voted for your demo of the show. Was it 1, 2, 3, or 4, or 5? It was number 5 was the demo of the show, Debbie.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What, the Nutcracker?
Yeah, your Nutcracker
I'm so shocked.
Yes.
Well, thank you very much, but the Nutcracker, there you go. So that's how it shows you how much you love the Nutcracker.
I think that really does. It really does. There's so much love for the Nutcracker. Right, we've got 2 minutes left. If inks are your thing, let me just remind you some ink deals we've got at the minute. You may want the Harmony inks. There's a set of 10 here, some brilliant colours. This is where I fall to pieces and can never pronounce the colours right. But I remind you the colours are $39.92, $55, 60 cents. You've got Bordeaux. You've got Chinese Red. You've got Frosty Jade. You've got Green Topaz. Oasis. Parakeet. Oh, here it comes. My favourite. Pale Fig. Yes. Sandstorm. Seal Brown. Oh, Smoked Emerald. They are the wonderful sets. They are the 10-piece collection, and at that price, they an absolute steal. Or alternatively, metallics may be your thing. Let me remind you, the metallic pigments. You've got the Amethyst. You've got the Jade Green. You've got the Platinum. You've got the Pink Lace. And Red Garnet. Price £19.96, $31.80, saving yourself 20%. Can you believe it? We've been here for 2 hours already. Debbie, wow. It has been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much, as always.
Shall we do it again next weekend, George?
We shall, because you're back with Joe in an hour. Yes, that's right. Our wonderful craft house is going to be an hour earlier, getting ourselves ready for HSN preview. Joe is going to be back as well here in an hour, and then here at 9 p.m, 4 p.m. East Coast time for our HSN preview. I'm going to be with you next Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's a George weekend, so make sure sure you're here. Woohoo! And the wonderful Debbie's going to be back with me next weekend. Remember, check out your baskets and we'll speak to you very, very soon. And don't forget, it's only 16 weeks, 18 weeks to Christmas. So plenty of time to get those cards made, plenty of stuff. Our wonderful craft house is going to be a chance to get even more Christmassy goodness. So get the Christmas songs on, get the baby sham out, get yourselves ready for a wonderful Christmassy day. I will see you all next weekend for even more crafting fun. Check out your baskets and remember, Club Inspire, whatever your status, bronze, silver, gold or platinum, you're going to get yourself an extra 5% off. I will see you next weekend. Take care of yourself. Remember, back in here for 1 hour for our wonderful craft house. I'll see you later.